Like this. If you want, yeah, if you want, you can share your screen and show me. I'll guide you how to go to create.
Just a moment.
Zoho create, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Access Zoho Creator. Add creator. Just go to add creator. That's it. It's just creating your account. Go, okay. Now you can see, scroll down.
Okay, I can add multiple applications over here. Okay.
Yeah, you can. Just click on application. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Manage tabs. Click on creator now. It will take you to the creator screen. Click on it. Nothing is coming.
Not only,
It's okay, no problem. Go to creator.zoho.com now. In the browser itself. Yeah, click on it. No, you don't need to do anything here. Just go to new tab. You can go from here also, but I'm just teaching you. Go to Zoho Creator. Yeah, access Zoho Creator. Okay, so this is the Zoho Creator screen. I mean, the main screen. Okay. In the left side menus, I'll cover you each menu separately. Okay. Anyway, Sneha is going to give you the overview of all those things. What is developer console? What is environments? Which is environments is nothing but where you can get the sandbox thing. Okay, so you can do the development in sandbox. Once you have completed the development, you test it out, then you can move that into stage where your internal users can do the testing and everything. Once everything is set, you can move your the coding part from stage to production. Production is the front end where the client will use the application. Okay, that is
okay.
cover all this part whenever we move forward little bit. Okay, now I will give you an overview of what is creator, what are all the things can do in creator. Okay, so yeah, you can save it. I can share my screen for now.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect. Thank you. So when you land on the creator screen, you saw a menu called solution, right? That's where you have to create an application. So when you land, if you see here, there is application menu, right? Under this application, you can create your application. Okay. I'm planning to, teach you an order management application throughout this training process. Let's say you have some shop. Okay, let's say you have some clothing store or some other store. Okay, where the customer come and place an order with you. Okay, the same way you have to keep your inventory. You have to keep on check your inventory. How much a product A you have, product B how much you have. If it is reached the threshold value, let's say the lower threshold value, you can place you can buy that product from your vendor. Okay, so I'm planning to teach you a complete order management application throughout the training process. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll
Okay,
teach
real-time
you.
scenario. Okay.
Sorry, yeah, in a real-time scenario. Keep in mind that you have a clothing store. Okay, so we are going to develop an application for your clothing store. Okay, this is our agenda for the next 2 weeks creator training process. Okay, so
Okay.
basically, Zoho Creator is, I'm not sure you are aware of the language used by Zoho. It's nothing but, Deluge scripting. So if you go into Google, you can
Yeah,
find the
actually, I have some prefer some YouTube videos related to creator
uh,
Deluge scripting.
perfect. So this is the Deluge scripting I'm going to teach you, where,
Yeah.
you can implement this Deluge scripting in Creator. Okay.
Okay.
Basically, I'm not sure, do you have an experience with any application creation in your college kind of thing?
So, previously, I learned SAP, so I have knowledge on SAP, like web technical side, web coding.
Okay, perfect. So you have to, learn about two things. One is backend, another is front end. Backend, where the developers do all their magic, write coding to testing. I mean, sorry, write coding and everything. The front end is basically where you
The
can
first
do the changes. Let's say if you write A in the backend, it should be displayed in the front end as A. Okay.
Okay.
So in the back we have to learn about a lot in the back end. Okay, so let me create an application for you. In your screen you can click on the create application. Zia is nothing but it's an AI which is
Yeah. Okay.
integrated with Zoho, where this process we will teach you later. Okay, now I will teach you all the manual things. Okay, without any AI thing and everything. Okay, so here you have to create an application from scratch. I will cover all these two menus little later. Gallery is nothing but it has tons of applications which are developed already, where you can install these application into a login.
Like
Okay,
predefined application.
yeah, it is developed by Zoho or other developers. They have um published their application into marketplace. What are all the application published in the marketplace, you can find it here actually, or some of the default application developed by Zoho also is there. So let's
Okay.
say if you want to, here order management is already there, you can install it and do the overview. But I don't want to do anything from gallery for now, because I want to teach you from scratch how to create application. Okay, import from file is nothing but where you will get the file file format and upload it here. Okay, Zoho Creator will give you the file format in .ds. 1 minute. Okay, so Zoho will give you a file format in .ds. So let's say you have developed some application in login A. You want the same application in login B. Then what you have to do is you just
Okay.
export the application from login A and import it into login B through
Okay.
this
You have to save
option.
it on one application and you have to import from that.
Yes, exactly. Zoho will, you will get the file format in this .ds. Whenever you export in file from creator account, you will get the file in this format. Okay, so you can
Yeah.
import it using this option. Okay, I'll show you this also. Once we're done developing the order management application, we will export our application and import it into your account or another account. Okay, so we will do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
So let's do this application from scratch. You have to name your application here, let's say I'm just giving order management. Okay, this, if you enable this environment, nothing but you will get this sandbox too, where you can do the development and push it into live. Okay, I don't want to enable it now because I will show you how to enable it from backend. You can do this environment enable in later stages also. Okay, so I'm
Okay.
just going forward without sandbox environment thing because I want to teach you what is form filter and everything. Okay. This is nothing but Zoho Creator has um, four main components. Okay. One is form. Form is nothing but where you will define what are all the data you need to be collect from customer. Let's
Like
say,
collecting leads like that.
sorry.
Collecting leads from the user customer side.
Kind of. Or if it is the order management, then you are getting the data from them, like the address, phone number, where you need the necessary data to deliver your product, right?
Yeah.
So if it is since we are talking about order management application, I'm saying like you need their name, you need their address, you need their phone number. Okay, so those are all the data points you have to create it as a form. Okay, the second one is report or views that are nothing but whenever you input the data, let's say in a you created a customer form where you have five inputs. One is name, phone number, and then address, city, pin code, kind of thing. Okay, so when users submit the data will be stored, right? That data stored place called report, where you can see the data visually. Okay, that is called
Yeah.
report. The third one is workflow. Workflow is the major part for developers, where you have where you can write your coding. That is called workflow. You can see at the top here, right? The design
Yeah.
part contains two. One is form and reports or views. Somebody call it as report, somebody call it as view. Okay, but usually report is the term we are using it. The workflow is the third component. The fourth component is nothing but is a HTML page where you can write your CSS and HTML. You can design a page basically. Okay, so I'll take you through the form. I would like to cover only the form today. Okay, since it's just a 1 hour training session, I would like to cover the form and reports for you. Okay, so when you click on the create new form, you will be landed on the screen. Okay, here it's nothing but it's from scratch, means you are going to create a form from manually.
Zero.
Yeah, from zero, correct. Import with data is nothing but if you have any Excel sheet with custom data, you can import it. The form will be created automatically based on the data in the Excel sheet.
Okay.
Okay, if you have five columns in the if you have five columns in the Excel sheet, then the five input fields will be created. The Zoho will analyze the data in your Excel sheet and choose the field type accordingly. If it is just a single line, I mean, input field, then it will create a single line field. If it is a number, then it will create a number field. If it's a phone number, it will create the phone number type automatically in the backend. Okay.
Right.
So using Zia again, it's a concept which we will cover it little later. Okay. These are all the when whenever you have time, you just check what is in this template and everything. It's nothing but it's a template. If you see here, if it is okay, I can delete it. If it is a book a card, these are all the fields we needed, right? So some
Yeah.
templates is also available in the backend where you can play around and learn it. Okay, but I want to now I want to create a form from scratch for you. So create new form from scratch. Let's say if it is the order management application, let's say you have a clothing store, okay? the initial thing what you have to do is you need a product table, okay, where you have to define your product, where you have to create a product with the pricing and the structure, and then you can, what kind of product, everything you can define it there, okay. So the challenging part is how you are defining what are all the forms you need to, what are all the forms you need for to create an application, that you have to think before developing it, okay. So if it is a order management application, definitely you need a product table, okay. So whenever you create a product, you will get the lot of option in the left hand side. You can see, right, these are
Yeah.
all the field types. So I'm going to teach you some of the field types from here. Then once we move on to the next step, we will use all the field types from here. Okay. Okay. For the product table, let's say what are all the what do you think? What are all the fields you need for the product table?
Like a product, like product name,
It's perfect.
price,
Product name. And then price.
manufacture date.
So here the product name, I just dragged the single line field. Okay. So here if you
Price,
drag, okay, name we will use it later. So for the price, we need the decimal field or currency field
manufacturer,
also, you can use it. Okay.
and manufacture date. I think I guess
Yeah, perfect. Data, data, manufacture, manufacture date. Okay. I just create a date field also here. Okay. Name, price, manufacture date. Do you think anything else? If you want, you can add it in the later, you can add the description for that product.
product.
Okay. Description for that product. So in the back end, I would like to cover some of the things. Let's say I just created a single line field, right? Underneath, you will get these many options. Okay. If you see here, okay, I will teach you later. This references, I'll teach you. Okay. It's the next set of so if it is this is a single line field, right? Can you see the validations?
Mandatory.
If
Yeah.
it is mandatory,
You have to
you know
check
what
the
is
people
mandatory, right? You
checkbox.
cannot
Yeah, yeah.
you cannot submit the data without filling this field. Okay. If you give no duplicate values, which means, let's say if you give the name as
Don't allow
product,
same data.
yeah, the product, it will not allow the product. You cannot submit the another value with the same name. Initial value is nothing but if you give some initial value, it will be displayed in the front end with the initial value. Let's say, okay, if you want to see this form in the front end, how it will look, what you have to do is, can you see the access this application at the top right? If you access this application, what are all the fields you created in the back end, it will be displayed in the front end. This is how the form is going to be visible in the front end.
Yeah.
Okay. So here I have I have set the initial value as test, right? So can you see here the test is displaying in the front end like this. Okay. So initial value is nothing but it's a predefined value which will be displayed in the front end automatically. Okay. So the next, move on to the next one, the character maximum.
Sets.
Yeah, how many characters you can input in this field. By default, Zoho will allow you to type 255 character in a single line field. In some scenario, somebody may ask you, they'll say, you should allow user to type only 10 characters. Then what you have to do is you just mark it as 10. Then the user cannot type more than 10 in a field, in that particular field. Okay. Let's say I just mark it at 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I didn't refresh. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11. See, I'm still typing. It's not allowing me to type. Okay. So the maximum, the character maximum is nothing but you can define the number of characters you want user to type in. Okay. This data privacy and everything I'll teach you slowly, little bit. I don't want to confuse anything with the big concept. Okay. I'll teach you this data privacy and data security little later. Okay. These 3 points I'll teach you once we come into mobile and everything. Okay. So the visibility is show field to everyone. Let's say it says everyone and admin only, right? If it is everyone, then it will be displayed for all the user who are accessing this application. Okay. If it is just admin only thing, then what does mean is, see, I'm the admin of this application, right? I created this application. So I'm the admin of this application. Okay. If I give admin only, I can see this field, but when I share this application with you or somebody with a different role, they cannot see this field in the front end.
It only reflects to admin person only.
Admin login, yeah. Okay. Appearance is single line. If you created a single line, you can change it to multi-line rich text. These are all kind of same family. So you can do the changes from single line to multi-line and rich text, but you cannot change the single line to decimal or single line to number kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. The field size is nothing but it's how you want to display the field in the front end. If it is small, the size of the field will be small. Actually, the field size is defined how it's going to display in the front end. That's it. Okay. Let's say if I choose small, right? So the width of the field is reduced actually here. So if I choose large, again, it's going to be a little big. Then you can define the custom value also. Let's
So
say
it is
you.
basically to manipulate a particular field custom requirement.
Yeah. See this field type. So I highlighted this field type, right? So what are all the changes I'm doing here? It will be applicable only for this field.
Yeah, for a particular field.
Yeah. If you want to define a custom pixel, you can do custom value also. Description is nothing but, notice if it is a tooltip, let's say I'm just giving a tooltip, right, whenever you mouse over on that field, it will display the tooltip which you defined in the backend. See, can you see the
Yeah,
test?
just like
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Pops up when we.
Yeah, kind of. Help text is also, if you see here, it's,
Yeah, okay.
can you see it's visible?
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
okay, okay.
So for now, I'm just giving no description. So you have to, in your login, you have to create the same order management application, because I'm going to assign a couple of tasks in upcoming weeks. Okay. So in your
Yeah,
login, you create the same order management tool. And then, for now, you just create any form and play around all these data fields actually. Okay. This AA
yeah,
fields,
okay.
I will teach you. Maybe the subform also, you may need a little bit of guidance, and then lookup also. So I'll give you the overview here. Okay. Name is nothing but, it will give you the first name and last name. I will delete it later. What are the fields which are not needed this product form? But I want to teach you the field type. See here, the first name and last name. Technically, in the backend, it's a list. I will teach you what is list also. But the initial stage, it will be everything is new to
List is
right, new to
list is
you, right?
nothing but a report kind of thing, I thought.
No, it's a kind of array.
Okay.
Okay. So the name is kind of this. So in this name, you will get a one more additional option. Can you see the display fields? So if you want any prefix, you can choose. If you want to add anything, you can add. If you don't want anything, you can remove everything from here. If you want to create suffix, what are all the things you are doing, you can see the change in the front end payment. So when you are trying to develop a new application, you check all the option here. Okay, so if you change
Yeah.
something, that should be visible in the front end. Okay, so address is also a kind of name where you will get what are all the things you want to capture from the customer. You can define it. You want address 1 to city, state, postal, country. If you want to capture geo coordinates, you can do that. If you see in the friend end, address fields will be like this. Okay, well, so let's say this is the country field. You will get all the country names here.
What is single line field over here?
Where this
Here,
one?
left hand side. No, in the form. Uh,
The
in
form
this
single line.
single
Single
line.
line,
Single
that's
line.
what we used it for name. Single line is nothing but it just is where you can capture the raw data. This address and everything you are capturing, right? The single line is nothing but it's a raw data where you can put some value. The names, I mean the product name, right? I'm not saying this name, the product name. If it is maybe customer code kind of thing where you can store the data in single line. Multi-line is like where it's like a description box. You can input the character limit for multi-line is high. For the single line, the maximum character limit is only 255. For multi-line, you can input lot of characters here. You can follow me, or do you have any question?
Yeah, following you.
Okay.
Everything right.
Okay, the phone number field and then email field, right? The phone number
Yeah.
field, you have to learn about one more thing. In the phone number field, something called country code will be displayed. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Country code where you can define the country code here. If you see here, 1 minute, let me refresh. If you see here,
Yeah.
the US country code, right? The same way, if you type India, you can get the India code actually. Okay. The email
Yeah.
is it's just email field actually. See, if you type any raw data, you can you will get the alert message. So you don't need to write any email validation in the back end. If you give an email field, then the email validation will be taken place automatically. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The date, number field, right? Time is
Yeah.
nothing but
Normal.
if you want to capture time, like let's say since we are doing order management, so time is not much important, but Let's say you are doing some payroll thing or the contract job thing application you have. Okay, that time you need to do check in check out, you need to capture check in check out, right? So that time is important. If you see here, this is hour, minute, second. Okay.
So we have to enter time here. It won't take automatically, or we have to enter time as well.
Time field, it will not, if what you are asking us, if now time is 10, will it take the 10 automatically? That's what you are asking,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
For that, you have to write a script, Pavan.
Okay.
You can do that, but in the form field, I don't think you can capture it actually. But you can do that through code actually, through Deluge. You can set a value for this field. Okay. So then here the drop down, if you see the drop down, you have to define the options in the right hand side from here.
Like suggesting some input values. Okay.
No, here the choice one, choice two. It will give you some. It will give you something. Let's say import predefined option here. Then the age, employment, kind of thing. But if you have your own input value, you can change it from here. Let's say A, B, C kind of thing like this. Rename it. Choice 1, I'll rename it as A. Choice
So while
2,
entering it, drop downs on these
yeah,
values.
yeah. The drop downs, these values will be displayed actually in the front end. If you see here, the drop down field, can you see the A, B, choice 3? So if you have any own user defined fields, you can do this here. Okay, let's say you are defining a product type. If it is, you have, let's say you have an automobile store. Okay, so you can define the product type, right? Whether it belongs to two-wheeler or four-wheeler or any other type of vehicle, you can define that here. Okay, so when you create a product, you can define the product type also in a drop down. I'm just giving you an example for drop down. But the thing is, if you drag a drop down field, you can define your choices here. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And same way, if you drop down, you will get additionally two more options. One is even if you define the choices in not in alphabetical order. If you want to display it in alphabetical order, you can do this. Let's say I'm just doing this here. Okay. If I enable alphabetical order option, see, it will be even in the front, even in the back end. In the back end, it was not alphabetical, right? But if you enable that alphabetical order option, it will be displayed in this. It will be displayed in alphabetical orders.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and
Numeric
then
and alphabetical two options. Okay.
sorry, come again.
Yeah, like both options, like alphabetical order and otherwise. This second one, what is like allow other choice? Like what is?
Allow other choice means, let's say you have defined 10 types, but the user is not able to find anything from your option. So you can allow the user to input any other option.
Okay, which is not an option.
Yeah, let's say if you see here, there is other will be displayed. If they click
Okay.
other, you can, it will allow the user to type their own input value here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Then the radio button, right? Let's say the gender, male or female. If you want user to select only one option, you can go for radio button. You know what is radio, but radio
Yeah, I
option,
know,
right?
I know.
Yeah, it will allow user to select any one option. The drop down is also same, but the display of radio and drop down is different. That's it. Here it will be displayed like this. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Then the multi-select is also nothing but it's kind of drop down, but where the user can select multiple options, not a single one. Excuse me, sorry. Here, it will allow user to select more than one option. Sorry. Okay. The checkbox and multi-select are same. Again, it will allow user to select more than one option, but the display, the front end design is different. Can you
Check
see?
boxes.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
kind of this. Okay. This advanced field, I'll cover it tomorrow. Okay. I'll first you have to learn these basic fields. Okay. So the thing is, you in your login, you try to create a new application where the first just create a new form and use all these fields and play around with the field properties. Okay. Just
Yeah,
use
okay.
first learn about these basic fields first. Then I'll take you through the advanced fields by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. First, I have to teach you all the concepts of basic fields and then these field properties. Whenever the checkbox or radio button, okay, when you use checkbox, you will get another field properties called field layout. Okay. So if you see here, this is one by one, right? This is single layout. Okay. If you want this, I mean, these are all displayed vertically, right? So if you
Yeah.
want them to display horizontally, what you can do is if you change the
Column.
layout from single to three values will be displayed in a row, actually.
Single row.
Yeah. Can you see?
Yeah, okay.
You will get the field layout for radio button also. I forgot to mention that actually. See, if you here, okay. See, okay. Do you have any question here, Pavan, in the single basic field?
Yeah, no questions. Everything's okay till now.
So, so the task for you is create an application, okay, and
Yeah,
create a
okay.
form where you create all these field and check all the field properties and everything. Okay. If you have any
Yeah,
doubt, ask me tomorrow in the training class. I will explain you what it is. Now,
yeah,
can
okay.
you share your screen? Can we create application together? Because I don't want you to get in trouble when you do afterwards. Can you create one application with one form alone? Then I'll let you go. You
Okay.
create fields in the backend whenever you have time. Or else create an application and form. If you get any issue, just okay, go ahead, create it, create solution. Yeah. You don't need to
Like,
enable the environment. Okay, I'll teach you what is environment little later. Perfect. So you can play around with this basic fields. Okay.
Okay. Simply drag and drop. Okay.
Yeah. Then you will get the field properties in the right hand side. You can check all the things.
After that, I have to click on this done button so I can see
Then
the real time.
yeah,
I have
just
to
done.
click the download done button. Okay.
Yeah, click on access this application. Yes. If you want to go back to the form filter again, click on the edit this application, the top right. In a new tab. I will always suggest you to, access this in a new tab. Then you can do the refresh in the front end and see actually. Oh no, just, yeah, right click. Okay, it's okay. Right click on the edit this application. Yeah, open a new tab. Yes. Perfect. So do all the changes in the new tab and then just refresh it in the front. Go to that tab. Yeah. No, wait. It will come. You have to click, yeah, just scroll, bring the mouse, yeah, scroll down. Yeah, open form properties. Yeah. Now you can do this. Okay. Pavan, are you following
Yeah,
me?
yeah, I'm following it.
Are you comfortable now?
So,
Can you do that? Excuse me,
a
sorry.
little bit confusion over here.
Hmm? What,
Getting
Pavan?
little bit confusion over here.
Why? Just scroll down. Edit
Getting
this.
from
This is front end. Okay. Edit this application in a new tab. Yeah, click on it. Scroll up. Yeah, come to the middle. Bring the mouse into the middle. Open form properties. Just drag another field. Just drag anything. Drag and release it there. Yeah. Or you can double click on that field also. Okay. Just go to the previous tab and refresh it. Previous tab, and yeah, refresh it.
yeah, it's
Okay.
perfect. Okay.
Okay. You have to learn about all the field properties, Pavan.
Yeah, I will go through all the basic properties, the basic fields, and try
Yeah,
to play it
perfect.
around.
Yeah, I'll teach you how to, I'll teach you tomorrow, how to submit the data and where you can see the submitted data and then advanced fields. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Very clear, Pavan? Okay.
Yeah, everything is clear. Okay.
Okay. We will connect tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.